Happy Friday, guys. Welcome to Office Hours. Finally able to stream on all the places that we like to. So I think we're back on Facebook now, finally. We are going to talk today about how you can actually, this is not a joke, make $30,000 an hour on average um, with your current database. And this is something that we actually promoted back when we were with a national firm way back 2014 or so was how back when you remember we used to have weekly office meetings with everyone. We would go in and promote this way that residential agents can actually expand on what they're doing and make $30,000 an hour by referring things out to commercial brokers. And I'm going to show you how to do that on our side with the schools as you're learning commercial. This is a great way to talk to your residential teammate and say, hey, what are you doing trying to break into commercial when you could just hand that off to me, right? And so this is where we got a lot of our business when we were in the commercial field uh, way back when doing live events. Now, what we've done actually for you, for our members, this is going to be an add-on, but for everyone who signs up here, I'd say within the next couple of weeks, we're just going to allow you to have access to this in addition to the schools. So if you're not a member of the schools at the moment, go to straighttalkacademy.com, sign up. It's a monthly fee. You can quit whenever you want. And we'll include the platform that I'm going to talk to you about that allows you to do this automatically. So I'll tell you what we used to do and how the agents who did it made roughly $30,000 an hour helping their database. And then I'm going to show you what we've done for our members that we're rolling out that allows you to do it automatically. Okay, let's see here on this side. Let me see it. Yes. Okay. All right. So if this is your first time at office hours, as always, if you have any questions, this is the time where I do some sort of training for about 15, maybe 20 minutes. You guys can ask any questions that you have about commercial real estate. So if you're watching this after the fact, feel free to ask any questions and we'll answer them in the comments. If you have any questions between now and next week, I highly suggest you join us for Office Hours Live and ask the questions that you have so that we can answer them there. But today we're going to talk about this strategy. Let me see here. There's a couple ways to do that. So let's actually share my screen. Let's do this actually. Yeah, let's just do this. So there's old brokering versus new brokering, right? So you build a database, you maintain it, and you broker transactions. Let's see here. Simple. Maintain database. Okay, yeah. So I was going to talk about how we can build the database. You guys have seen this many, many times. Basically, what you typically do is you build your database. That we can't do door knocking as a commercial broker. We build the database, we maintain it, we broker those transactions as we maintain. What we've done now is we have a system where we have a built-in CRM that allows you to actually automatically pull your daily call lists and do everything automatically. We don't have to work in an Excel spreadsheet anymore. We can actually do this automatically for you once you have our database. Dialer, yeah. So I used to use PhoneBurner. We use our new CRM now. Cool. All right. So here, one sec. Let me set this up. I'm going to zip you over to my my screen so you can see the network that we've made. One sec. Let's see. Share my screen. If you have any questions, like I said, between now and at any other point, let me know. Here, we can just share this. There we go. Okay, hopefully you can see that. So we've made a referral network that allows you to, how do I present here? Probably the present button, huh? There we go. I'm just going to show you this. So what we used to do back in our day, back in the day when we used to do these live events for our brokerage group, is we'd say, look, you have what I don't have. I don't have a database of people that know, like, and trust me like you do, right? So you've been doing business as a residential broker for however long you've been doing it, or your residential teammates have. If you're new to the schools, you likely have. How do I present that? There we go. You're new to the schools, you likely are with a brokerage that is a residential brokerage. So you probably have a lot of residential teammates that you can connect with on a regular basis. And here's one thing that we do. So we can say a couple things. Look, residential person, you've probably had this situation happen to you where you sell a house to someone. That person knows, likes, and trusts you. They then decide that they would like you to do a commercial deal, right? And so that commercial deal here in this example could be 1.2 million, it could be 3.5, whatever. A lot of times the brokers like yourself will see an extra zero on that commission and say, you know what, I think I can do that. I think that's a great idea. I can work my way through that and I'll be fine. A lot of times that opens you up to a lot of liability. That can be an issue. So you could either go at it on your own, you can try it out, you can try and figure it out as you go, or what I would recommend is you take that client and you refer them out to a commercial broker, right? So you can either spend a lot of time on a deal, spinning your wheels. Hopefully it turns out okay. It might not. And you're doing something brand new and you're learning commercial real estate, and that's fine. That can take a lot of effort and it opens you up to a lot of liability because you probably haven't done that before. And it may or may not come to fruition. So it can be frustrating. It could ruin a relationship. But I would prefer you do find a commercial broker that you know that is within your team. If you're a commercial broker, this could be you, where you can talk to them and say, look, you could spend maybe 15 or 30 minutes referring your client, doing a handoff call to your commercial teammate, me. I'm your commercial team member who can help them handle A or B or C. And that 15 minutes, then I get to run with because I do my thing. I'm good at commercial. I'm good at multifamily or whatever. Let me do what I do. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to get their thing sold. I'm going to help them buy the thing. I'm going to help them do the lease. You then can continue doing what you do best, which is residential brokering, right? Let me check this here. I'm going to check and see if we have any questions. I am not seeing any questions as of yet. Fine. Right? So they can go off. They can spend 15 minutes to do a handoff. You do what you do best. They get to go back to making money as a residential broker, right? That's what they should be doing, right? That's what they do best. And at the end of the day, a $1.2 million property might yield about a $7,500 referral commission. Now, that's not guaranteed. So we can have some probability factored in here, but also not guaranteed. Is 100% of nothing is a lot less than 25% of something, right? So if you spent 15 minutes handing off that $1.2 million client, you get a $7,500 referral fee. Meanwhile, you're also doing your own thing, making money doing residential, that $7,500 referral fee roughly equates to about $30,000 an hour, right? So imagine if you booked yourself solid just doing handoff calls constantly. Yeah, you could make very good money just doing handoff calls. Now you're going to run out of clients, somewhat quickly trying to do that. Likewise, with the $3.5 million deal, 25% might be about 17.5. That's still $35,000 an hour, even if it takes you half an hour handoff call. But the biggest referral fee I ever gave out was a 6-figure referral fee to a retired attorney, and he spent over the course of the whole transaction. It did take 6 months or so. He spent maybe an hour total helping me with this client, right? So for an hour of his time, he made over $100,000. Okay, so I think that's well worth it. And so this is what you can talk to your residential teammates about. Say, hey, you can refer me business. I'm happy to take it. I'm happy to give you a referral fee, and we'll just do a handoff call, right? And I'm just part of your team. That's one way. Now, another way is what we've created for our members. So if you're not a member of the schools, go to straighttalkacademy.com, join. It's a monthly fee. You get all of the training to learn commercial real estate, but you also get a referral network. So we've created a referral network for you that does all the heavy lifting for you. Okay. And here's what I mean by that. I have lead magnets that I've created. Let me see if I can pull one up. That you will have access to. You will have access to all of these lead magnets. Let me see if I can join this. Let's share this with you. Here's one of your weapons of choice, as it were. What you do is you sign up for an account. If you're not a member, you'll sign up. You'll get an account with your own links to all of our lead magnets. We have a whole library of things like this. Here is one of them. Check your property's value, apartmentequityreport.com. The owner can go there. They can fill in some simple information. 5 minutes, they get a report on the equity of their property and a several point identifying inspection on areas of improvement for their property. Okay. Very cool. Something an owner would like. Another thing that we could do. Stuff like this. I'm not. Let's present this other screen. Here's another one. Okay. Here's an ebook that they can download. Okay. So you can take you sign up, you agree to a referral fee with us. You then get a dashboard with all of the different lead magnets that we have. You have your own link to these. So you can share these on social media. You can email them to your investors, or if you like, you can even enter in your investors' contact information one at a time if you want a personal handoff to them. Okay. Now, our members with the schools have access to this. I have a national database, national network of commercial brokers through my brokerage where we can service any commercial deal anywhere in the US. I think there might be one state, North Dakota, one of the Dakotas or something like that we don't have access to. But we can service anyone in the US. And you sign up with us. Our members get access to a full library of lead magnets. They can share them with owners. They can upload a list of investors and then decide if they want to send all of them a certain one of these, or if they want, they can have the system do it on their behalf, right? They can say, hey, I'd like these investors to receive helpful information like this. on a very slow drip, or maybe a medium drip, or maybe I want them to receive it very often, or maybe I want them to receive a certain one of these things. So they can do all that. So instead of doing our handoff call, now you have at your disposal a whole armada of lead magnets that you can use to share with investors. And then if any of them sign up, like if someone signs up for this ebook, you are tagged as the procuring cause, and you get to see within your own dashboard that lead make the whole progress from new lead to listing to escrow and all the way to close, where you get a referral fee from us. Isn't that cool? So everyone who's a member in the next couple of weeks, number one, we have the whole library of training that you have access to. But also we're rolling this out for all of our members. This isn't going to be an additional charge for everyone who's a member in the next couple of weeks. We're just going to give it to you. You're going to have access to your own link for all of these things, and you can decide how you want to share that with investors. So very cool. Anyways, I thought that was pretty neat. We've put, there you go. We've put this process on steroids in my mind. Any questions? I don't see any comments right now. Let me go get another cup of coffee. That's about all I wanted to cover today. And you can take this whole process and you can share it with your residential team. So while we're doing this, right now, you can only refer business out through those links. If you prove yourself, that you know what you're doing, I will let you on the other side. You can actually receive referrals, as the people from our team can receive referrals if you're qualified enough to be able to handle the business, right? So the quality control is a big deal for us. Right now, everyone signed up is going to be able to hand referrals out. You can shadow us, of course. You can watch the process if you want. But we're not going to let you receive referrals until you show us that you can handle commercial deals on the receiving end. All right, let me get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. And then if no questions, we'll see you next week. One second. All right, I got 10:19 my time. I just checked our Facebook feed. It looks like that might have cycled back, unfortunately. Maybe it cut out or something, but hopefully you guys see this after the fact. Members, if you want access to the referral network that we're creating, let me know. That will be rolled out here shortly, and then you guys will have access to that as well at no charge. If you're not signed up yet, make sure you sign up, and we'll give you access to that just for free as well. It won't be an additional $100+ a month. All right. If you have any questions between now and next week, let us know. We will get them answered. If you have a topic you want to cover, let us know. We'll cover it. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.